Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Statue of Liberty, officially called Liberty Enlightening the World. It was a gift from the people of France, the sculpture itself, and it was a French politician who had the idea that it should be a joint project between France and America. If the French would create the statue, the Americans would create the pedestal. Well, there was difficulty actually on both sides in creating the monies, but they did. The French first sent over a few parts like the head and the torch to inspire people to donate and to get them excited about the sculpture itself. And it was something that was kind of a modern engineering marvel. It used a technique called curtain wall skeletal framing. And this type of curtain wall technology is the same sort of technique that's used to create the modern skyscrapers today. It was Gustave Eiffel of Eiffel Tower remain who actually created the skeletal structure that's underneath the skin. Now the outside skin is, although it's green in nature now, it's actually shining like a penny because it is copper and actually about the same thickness of 1/10 of an inch. This is all hammered together to create what you see before you. Now, as far as getting this all here and creating the pedestal and everything, this was a little easier said than done. On this side of the Atlantic, people were tight with money. It was after the Civil War, and monies were not readily available. They were slow to donate. It's like, why do we want to do this? Joseph Pulitzer, Pulitzer Prize renowned, came up with a great idea. He said, let's print everyone's name in the New York World, regardless if they even give a penny. Well, everybody started to donate, even school children. And it said that that's a big reason why it was finished. And they did create the pedestal on time, and they brought the statue over. Now, it was dedicated in 1886, and ladies and gentlemen, that was the first ticker tape parade, and we'll talk about that later on in the tour. The Emma Lazarus, she was a woman who also was involved in inspiring people to donate while this was all going on, and she created something, a poem called The New Colossus. Unfortunately, she was never able to see the sculpture herself. She was stricken with Hodgkin's disease, and on our trip into the bay, she was too sick to even come to her cabin window. About 2 months later, she was up at her residence in Washington Heights, and she died, never having seen it. But you may recall some of her inspiring words. Give me your poor, your tired, your huddled masses.